Ooh. Update on that stuff in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to give you guys a little update on the 396, or should I say, the 402. My machinist called me the other day, John, very nice guy, and he told me that my little 392 has already been, beat up pretty good. So it's been bored 30 over, which is fine by me. A little bit of displacement never hurt anybody. That's probably not true, but I don't care because it ain't gonna hurt me. So now that it's the 402, I'm thinking like, man, the compressor might be low, and he's talking to me and he's telling me, well, you know, man, like, what kind of heads are you running? I'm like, it's the factory heads. He goes, what kind of cam do you got in there? And I was like, I don't really know, because I just bought it. It seemed like kind of a throw together. But we're taking the cam into a pretty neat place as well to get the cam spec'd out and figure out what it actually is. And if that's why I was having so many issues with minimal vacuum at idle. And just trying to get the thing to run in general. I mean, it definitely wanted to better, but if it's got a big cam and I'm trying to run a quadrajet, you know, it's got to be very specifically tuned for that. I have to essentially rebuild that quadrajet for a second time to, well, almost a third time, to make sure that it is actually dialed in for a bigger camshaft. Of course, long-term plans for this truck are going to be, you know, not little at all, super big long bed. It's gonna be big block cruiser. I want to be able to take it on the freeway and cruise 70 if I need to, and I also want to be able to light the tires off from 40 miles an hour, or like, I don't know, maybe 30. I don't know. I'm trying not to be too overzealous about all of this. My dream eventually is to run a bit gnarlier, get some different aftermarket heads on there, and put a dual quad on there. And my plan is usually to do that bing bang boom. But I have so many projects right now, as you guys have probably seen. I kind of just need to get this thing together and functioning so I can utilize it like a truck, drive it when I need to, and, you know, actually do truck stuff, do some burnouts for you guys, because you guys deserve it, especially those 400 of you that have been around for a while. And those guys that started even earlier than that. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna take this stuff into the machinist, probably pick his brain a little bit, see what the idea is, because it's got stock pistons, so I don't want the compression too low, and the compression's probably way too low for the camshaft that's in there. But we're gonna get some more info and make a decision from there. When I get back in from town, I'm going to run you guys through the Cutlass parts that I got, because I got my Summit Racing shipment of stuff for the short block for the Cutlass. In the meantime, I'm going to probably get coffee, as I do, because I have a problem. And then we're gonna drop off more engine stuff. And I'm stoked because I've been reading all these books and I'm like itching to build an engine really bad, but we're getting there. And after the pistons for the Cutlass are cleaned, we can do it. We can assemble the short block. So, anyways, catch you guys in a minute. So a little bit of driving across the bridge thoughts here. You know when you pull up, maybe it's just me. Do you know when you pull up to that window where you pay the toll? You're like hoping to, like, I don't know, somebody nice is there, right? Maybe that's just me. I pull up there and that dude looked at me like, man, what are you doing here? I swipe the card, he braces the card swiping machine. Whack, and I swipe that thing and I look at him. Doesn't even look at me, throws a thumbs up. So I was just like, all right, man, right on. Like, you know, you add extra energy to the conversation to get something. You just gotta add a little something on top to see if you can get it and be like, take it easy, right? Nothing. I was like, all right, man, cool, thanks, take it easy. And he didn't even budge. He was a statue. I'm not even convinced he was a real person. I think he was a cyborg, a robot, designed by a bunch of UW biomedical, engineering students. So I gotta start opening with a little more. Hey, hey, how's it going? You doing all right? You gotta be like, look over at your passenger and they're just like, great, all right. He didn't even say take it easy. I would have said you too. Come on, hey, yeah, you too, man, cool. Enjoy your movie, right? Come on, man, give me something. You're bumming me out. Next time, if that's the same guy, next time I'll pull up and be like, peekaboo! Hey! How's it going, man? Going to any barbecues lately? How about at that airline food? Anything? No? Alright. Catch any good movies? Just kidding, theaters are closed. A little pandemic joke. What do you think? Nice mask. Oh, hey there. So, talked to the machinist. He showed my crankshaft for the 396, or the 402 rather, and it must have gone through like a shop painting process or something way back in the day, like in '96 when it was first like touched by non-OEM hands and attempted to be balanced and everything. So the mains, the three mains on the center mains on that crank had a really weird bumpy, like not porous, but there was like a weird texture, like it had been shot painted really aggressively and then polished, and it just didn't, it didn't come out very well just with a polish. He took one look at my cam and he said, well, that lobe's junk, that one's okay, this one back here is probably junk. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm not going to talk to the camshaft guy because that camshaft is tossed. Okay, so we are back in the garage, back in the shop. Talking to the machinist was good. I already told you guys the crank was already kind of messed up. So that's being ground under a little bit, and I get to pick another camshaft. So that's exciting for me because I picked one, pretty mild. You guys will see that right there. Oh my God, my garage is disgusting. So I'm gonna give you a rundown on all these parts, because I am freaking wired and ready to go with this crap. Melling oil pump, standard volume, standard pressures. I mean, it's all pretty standard because I don't need anything crazy. I'm not turning a crazy RPM. I'm not building a 500 horse small block or anything like that. So that's good. Standard pickup. Standard pickup. The dog did try to eat it, so it's good that she failed. Hardened oil pump shaft. Stoked on this because I love the idea of dead nuts reliability. ARP hardware for the cam bolt and for the oil pump. And then I did this really interesting thing. I wanted to try it just so I didn't have to search for stuff, and it was pretty cheap. So I got a Summit hardware kit. Boom. Part number SUM56490Z. I'm stoked on that because it means that I don't have to look for a bunch of stupid stuff. Standard Magnum double roller timing set. Like I said, guys, I'm throwing this thing together. I'm getting it together so I can get it in the car and functioning so I can show you guys burnouts. That's what I care about. And then I've heard a lot of people using Lunati. It's a very popular brand. The design's cool. Not that that really matters at all. But I was doing a bunch of research, and as far as cam kits go, these are priced extremely well. I think this was $210. Don't quote me on that. The duration at 50 is 204, 215. Not crazy. Advertised duration is 269 and 281 on the exhaust. It's on a 112 lobe separation angle. So that's cool. It's going to create really good torque, really good drivability, and that's what I'm worried about, is getting the thing together so I can actually daily drive the damn thing, because I miss daily driving a G-body so much. Look at a little swirl on that. Sweet. There you guys go. So this is a little bit shorter video, but I wanted to show you guys, especially you guys that are all pissed that I ain't working on the Cutlass that much. It's all been in the works, but it all takes money, and you know how this hobby goes. When you have too many projects, you have a lot of money being thrown around and not a lot of it actually being put together, you know, because yeah, the ball's rolling, guys. I promise. I'm sorry it's taken this long, but I've had a few things happen along the way that have kind of slowed the process. I'm gonna end this video here. So is that my coffee?
Yeah, bro. What are you doing leaving it in the house?
Thank you.
The house is a refrigerator.
Right. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate everything. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next video. That's the first cam I bought. I'm using factory cams. What a loser. Look at that. Moving along.